1. Death introduction. Sometimes this question arises in the mind of every person in the world, that what is the secret of life and death? Whenever the thought of death comes to mind, or we see a funeral procession passing by, we get thrilled. After all, what is this death? What happens after death? There are different types of things and beliefs prevalent around the world regarding death. Most of these beliefs and notions are imaginary, fabricated and false. But from time to time, some such gems, philosophers and yogis have been born in this world who have solved this important mystery in their lifetime. Such enlightened great men, after reaching the higher level of samadhi, become free from the bondage of time, that is, they become timeless. By reaching this timeless state, they easily know what life was like before death, and what is the pace of life after death. Similarly, accomplished yogis clearly say that like time, life too is limitless and infinite. Life neither begins nor ends. What people call death is only the end of the body, which was made up of the 5 elements of nature: earth, water, air, fire and sky. 2. After all, where does the soul go after death? It is believed that the human body is mortal. The one who is born has to sacrifice his life one day or the other. Even if a human being or any other living creature lives for 100 years or more, in the end he has to leave his body and go back to God. Although we all are well aware of this truth, no one has yet understood what happens to the soul when the dead body is given a final farewell after death. Once you leave your body, it is impossible to return to that body. That is why the world after death remains a mystery. It has been heard many times in stories or rumors about the tortures or special facilities that the soul gets after death. But till now no one has been able to know for sure what actually happens after this world. Is there a world where the soul is preserved? If not, where does the soul go after life ends? In the teachings of Gita, Lord Shri Krishna says that the soul is immortal. It has no end, it only changes the clothes of the body. Although we have heard about the immortal journey of the soul many times, but this is a matter of maximum thrill and curiosity. 3. Where does the soul go after leaving the body? According to Garun Puran, which explains the behavior of the soul after death, when the soul leaves the body, 2 Yamdoots come to take it. Yamdoots take with them according to the deeds that a person does in his life. If the person dying is a gentleman and a virtuous soul, then there is no pain in his passing away. But if he is a wicked person or a sinner, then he has to bear the pain. It is also mentioned in Garun Puran that after death, the Yamdoots take the soul only for 24 hours, and during these 24 hours, the soul is shown how many sins and how many virtues it has committed. After this the soul is again left in the same house where it left the body. After this, he remains there for 13 days. After 13 days he again travels to Yamlok. According to the Purans, whenever a person dies and the soul leaves the body and starts its journey, during this time it gets 3 types of paths. The path on which that soul will be guided depends only on its deeds. These 3 paths are Aki Marg, Bhoom Marg and Origin Destruction Marg. Aki Marg leads to the journey to Brahmalok and Devlok, while Dhuma leads to the journey to Pitralok, and the Origin Destruction path leads to the journey to hell.